So it looks like we're gonna be here for a minute. In Virginia, where I am, we were just told until June 10th, we're gonna be at our houses practicing social distancing. Because of that reality, I gotta clean up my crap. My space is so busy. So a lot of this happened because I went to the guitar show, I came back, I ended up just bringing everything down here. I shot a video, and then I've just kind of hung around a bit. I shot another video, but it was mostly like walking around my neighborhood, but leaves me now with this. This is the first of the 3-question guitar reviews. First, montage time of me cleaning up and organizing my space, and then we're going to talk about the first piece of gear on the 3-question gear reviews. So this is the mandolin that was sent to me by Donner. They are by far the lowest price instruments for pretty much all of the basic entry-level stuff. I believe, so they're based in China. I believe they're in Shenzhen, which is where all of like the Mooer pedals, there's tons of technology, tons of techie stuff that can be made really simply. So all of this copy on the front here only talks about pedals, but this is a mandolin. So let's see, is this a good mandolin, or is this just a back burner, another product that they can sell? All right, I mean, that's a pretty nice, it's a pretty nice gig bag for sure. I have a hunch that this is gonna be about the same as, you guys remember that brand Indiana? Man, we sold a ton of those. Very basic, very entry-level instruments. I'm trying to avoid using the word cheap because I believe that all instruments are better now than they were 10, 15 years ago. So far, a pretty good looking instrument. It's a two-tone sunburst. Hey, it's like a 54 Strat, right? No, but it's a good finish. It's a maple veneer front and back. The top seems pretty thin, which should be good, should sound good. Overall, the quality is surprising. The hardware is pretty cheap. There's extra stuff that came in here. I saw on the, oh, there it is. So on the outside of the box that it shipped in, it said that it came with lithium batteries. So there's a tuner, that's helpful. There's an extra set of, hey, there's a whole extra set of strings. Let's try their tuner, see if it works. There we go. Chromatic, okay, there we go. Let's see how it sounds. To give this thing the fairest possible shake, I'm going to use my Warm Audio 47 Junior just into a Zoom H5, just very basic setup. I'm going to tune the instrument right now. I'm going to make sure, I just want to give it the fairest shake. This is out of the box, just strung up. There are no dot markers, which I didn't think I needed, but it makes it a lot harder to play. One more take, a different song. it just won't stay in tune. So here are the 3 questions. What's good about it? What's bad about it? And should you buy it? What is good about this mandolin? The price. So these are $97. With that, you get a good quality gig bag. You get a good tuner, you get some picks, you get an extra set of strings, even though the strings aren't worth it. We'll talk about those in a second. There are lots of things that are really good about it for that price point. If you want to learn how to play a new instrument without a big output of a bunch of cash, because it can be expensive to get into mandolins. I don't know if you've seen this, but lots of good mandolins are around $1,000 to $1,500, and then you get into the great mandolins, you're gonna start spending thousands of dollars to start getting into really good flat irons, getting into Gibson F-styles or Weber F-styles. It's a good looking instrument too. It looks good. If nothing else, it could be a cool just decorating piece. You know, you play it every now and then when people are hanging out around your house, you would get to play it. Other than that, you just hang it on the wall. It looks cool. What's bad about it? Here's the second part of this review. The finish is pretty cheap. The hardware is pretty cheap. It plays very hard. The best way to make these sound better right out of the gate is new strings. So while this is a really good looking instrument, the places that they're going to cut costs to get the price down are the quality of materials, the quality of the finish, and the quality of the hardware and the strings. Oh, it doesn't have a truss rod. That's a bad thing. When you restring it, you could make it better. Yeah, okay. So there's a tiny bit of relief in this, but that's concerning. But for $97, you can't be that picky. It doesn't have a truss rod, but that's another way that they get the price down. If it was me, I would lower the bridge, even though the bridge is about as low as it can go. You could bring the action down. You could restring this. It could be a better playing guitar. Right now, you could hear in my playing it was sloppy. 2 factors to why it's sloppy. The first one is I sold my mandolin about 6 months ago. I haven't played much mandolin in a while. But the bigger part is that the strings are really sticky. They're really sticky. The other thing that I noticed while playing this, there are no dot markers. I play pretty well, you know, this is a standard, it's a normal feeling scale length, but I still found myself like, nope. I found myself hunting and pecking and hitting some sour notes there, especially in that Guster tune. So it doesn't have dots on there. I understand why they do it, but that's a problem. Especially, oh man, I just thought about this. That's a much bigger deal if you don't know what you're doing. If you're just learning to play, and this instrument is aimed at beginners, so that's a big mistake, not having the dot markers. You could put permanent marker on there, even though that would wear off. I guess if you had a drill press, you could add buttons, or you could just make little holes so that you see them and you know. What's good about it, it is light, it's affordable, it looks good, it could be a cool decorative point. It sounds okay, and with a new set of strings, you can make it sound much better with a little bit of action work. What's cool, another good thing, is that it has a bound fingerboard. My worry, I've had this for a couple weeks, my worry was going to be that I was going to have to do so much fret work to make it playable, but so far, yeah, I mean, it plays all the way up. I haven't found any dead frets on it. The frets are dressed well because they're under the binding. Lots of good things going for it. And the last question, should you buy it? If you are in the market, if you are curious about learning to play mandolin, this could be a good option. For $100, this thing is hard to beat. It has a good gig bag, comes with a tuner, comes with some picks, comes with pretty much everything you need to get started. So if you bought this and were able to take it to a good shop to get it restrung and a setup, then for $150, you're moving. Like, you got a good sounding instrument that plays pretty well, and it will be enough to help you learn and grow. If you are anywhere above a beginner, I wouldn't recommend this instrument. For me, there are many Kentucky mandolins that are awesome for $150, $200. This is where there's a huge value to finding used instruments. So, should you buy it? It depends. For the most part, if you're not a beginner or just curious, I would save up an extra month or two. Find a used Kentucky. Some of the Epiphone mandolins are okay. There are other options out there, but I'm very thankful that they sent me this. I'm going to get it set up really well, and then I'm going to find whoever is the best young musician that would love to learn to play mandolin, and I'm going to give this to them. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm Jeremy. I'm the Guitar Hunter. Hang in there. Hang around your house, lay low, eat good food, work on new skills. We've planted a huge garden this year, which I grew up gardening, but I've never done it to this extent. I've also gotten to play a lot more guitar, so I hope wherever you are not feeling alone or broken down, but you're just taking this moment to pause and breathe and take care of yourself and learn new skills. Maybe it's mandolin. I'll put a link for this in the description below if you're curious about this. It is an affiliate link. So if you buy one, I'll get a little commission. If you want to support this channel, the best way to do that is to go to jeremytheguitarhunter.com. You can buy a t-shirt. The other way you can do that is you can check out my Reverb shop. I'll have another link in the description for my Reverb store. I have a bunch of amps for sale, really, really cool amps right now. Tons of cool old tube amps from the 50s and 60s. So thanks for watching this video. I'm Jeremy the Guitar Hunter. Go fill the world. Go fill your house with music and friendship. Offer kindness to the people that you're dealing with every day. All right, I'll see you guys later.